What up, YouTube? Dope Farm back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. And if you haven't started your fall seeds, it's time. I'm gonna drop a couple seeds. I'm gonna talk about some tips that I think work when it comes to dropping especially fall seeds. Stay tuned, you might learn something. Even if you don't, go ahead and hit the like button first. Cool video, trust me, trust me. All right, the first tip, make sure your seeds aren't old. Old seeds get very low germination, depending on whether the seed's 1 to 6 years old. Every year, those seeds sit in your house, even if properly stored, the germination rate go down. So make sure you got some good seeds, and they ain't super old from the early 2000s. Another tip, what I started doing this year, every seed I buy, I write the date on it. I know once I get to 3 years, I need to go ahead and use these seeds up because the germination rate is going really low. That's just a quick tip. I hope that helps somebody. You never know. So if y'all watched my last video, I harvested sweet potatoes out of these grow bags. So now we got to replenish the nutrients. It's a couple different ways you can do it. This is how I do it. I'm not saying this is the best way, but it's worked for me so far. So this is what I'm doing. Taking compost, whatever compost you like. This is mushroom compost. I find this works well for me. I can't tell you what worked for you. Put a good heat for it in there. I ain't putting a whole bunch, just enough to replenish the soil. Work it in, work it in. All right, she worked in. All right, so next thing I'm gonna do, take some of this organic fertilizer. This say tomato tone, but it's gonna be whatever tone I'm putting in this bag. Whether it's hollow tone, whatever, fertilizer. If it's organic, just put it in. I think this is a 346. And I know somebody gonna ask, well, how much do you put in there? I'm gonna give y'all some specific measurements that I use, and you can use too. Take this bag, put my hand in there. I get a handful, and I put it in. Handful. And then I go back with a half a handful. Half a handful. Those are exact measurements, y'all. I don't know how to tell you no better. If your hand is bigger than mine, then go 3/4 hands. If your hands are 2 times my size, then go to 2.2565, and that should be enough fertilizer to fertilize whatever you got. You understand? All right. The next thing you want to do, moisten in the soil. Pre-water. Pre-water. What happens is, if we water after we planted the seeds, then the seeds move around. So you want to moisturize that soil before you put them seeds in it, and give it a heavy dose of water. So you can go at least 2 days, maybe 3 days without watering it again, and those seeds can start to take hold and not move around. Pre-moisten. That means moisten before the seeds. Imagine all that water and a little seed in there. What happens is your seeds flow all the way to the bottom, and you get bad germination. We want good germination, right? Right. I'm glad y'all agree with that. But either way, make sure you moisten your beds really good. All right, so in this bed to the right, I'm gonna put Marion rutabagas. Somebody gonna say, why are you planting rutabagas? You don't even eat rutabagas. I don't know, I might like this one, who knows? So I'm gonna plant that Marion rutabaga. But I got something for y'all. Navon yellow rutabagas. Now put in the comments down there somewhere if y'all ever grew Navon yellow rutabagas. It's gotta taste good, right? Of course I won't hate these. We'll see. But either way, let's get these seeds in here and stop playing around, y'all. I got to adjust the camera, y'all, because I ain't got no camera, man. I ain't got 100,000 subscribers yet. And something else, these little spoons for plant tags. Spectacular, y'all. I never knew. Put the tag over here. So I want half and half. So the other thing with these small seeds, and most Brassica seeds are very, very small. You don't want to plant them deep. That's how small they are. You don't want to plant these deep. What you want to do is make a very small hole and lightly covered. Small hole. Just small hole. All right, let's get these in. Small hole. And I'm gonna try to space these 6 to 8 inches. Give them a little room for a big bulb. That's too deep. Just a little space. Just a little space. And that's enough for 2, 3, 4. That's enough for 12. I feel like 12 rutabagas is enough for me to know I hate them. And let's just put the seeds. I'm putting 2 seeds per hole. That one got 3. Ideally, I want 2 seeds per hole. And there's still a sweet potato in here. We're gonna leave it. And we're just gonna cover it up. Not much soil. Got them in. Got them in. Cover them up. That's all you gotta do. Drop them and cover them. The soil is already pre-moistened, so we ain't gotta worry about that after the fact. 2 seeds each hole for optimum germination. Just a little bit covered up. All right. Let's get my other rutabaga seeds that I know I'm gonna hate, but I'm planting them anyway. The yellow, Navon, however you want to say it. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna plant some garlic, either in the middle or around the sides. I ain't sure yet. I'll tell you in a minute. Come over, put these on here. I'm probably gonna get 15 or 20 of these. I want to make sure I hate them. You know what I mean? I don't want to just guess that I hate them. I want to hate them so bad that when I see them on the countertop, I put my head down. Or I'm wrong and I love them and I got enough to eat. I don't know which way it's gonna go, but whichever way it goes, I'm gonna be prepared. 2 seeds. Everybody want to see the harvest. Don't nobody want to see the seed plant. Over here we're gonna see both. We're gonna see the seed planted and the rutabagas harvested, whether you like it or not. But I hope you like it. You know what I mean? Got them in now. Now once these seeds touch my hand, I hate putting them back in the pack because I feel like the soil gonna do something to them. So I'm gonna put these on the top. I'm gonna take me some garlic and put in here, not because I think it's gonna help with the pest, but because we like garlic. This end goes up. The roots come out the bottom end. The little pointed side up. And I'm just gonna put them around the edge. I just plant them to that little piece right there at the top sticking up. That's how I do it. Go all around. Round and round she goes. Where she stop, nobody knows. Y'all remember that song? Y'all don't remember that. Don't worry about it. Round and round she goes. Where she stop, nobody knows. And then they had another version. Round and round she go. Hey, scrub the ground. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sing that one. I was wrong for that one. Scrub the grind. That's very old. That's very old. Very old. But we're just gonna go all the way around with this garlic. Usually I get very good germination out of garlic. I don't know if it's because this is my homegrown garlic and I've been growing it here for a little while. Who knows? Either way, this garlic that I replant every year worked well for me. I don't even remember what the variety is, short day, long day. And it really doesn't matter. Short day onions and long day onions. That's what I'm thinking about, not garlic. Short day onions, long day onions, it don't matter. Put the onions in the soil. If all conditions are right, you can grow anything. Garlic need water, soil, and fertilization. Just like every other plant needs. All right, we got all these in, y'all. Let's move on, y'all. All right, I already pre-marked my hole. This is 5-color silver beet. I hate beets. Hopefully I like this variety of Swiss chard. All right, so let's get them in here. Also, I got the date on the back. 2025, just so I know. 2028, I got some of these seeds. I'm throwing them away. I ain't got time to wait 7-8 days to see if this stuff working out. And these Swiss chard seeds are a little bigger. And from my understanding, you can get 3 plants from 1 seed. It's whatever the word is to make it 3 seeds. I'll probably put it in the video if I remember. If I remember, y'all. All right, let's put it 1 seed per hole. 1 seed per hole. I'm planting these a little deeper. I got 2 in that one. Don't worry about it. Y'all didn't see that. And Swiss chard with me is very iffy. So I'm gonna plant, I don't know, it look like 10 plants. They get probably 3 or 4. But these are new seeds, better germination. Who knows? The sky's the limits, baby. The sky is truly the limits. All right, so the soil is already moist. I ain't got to worry about it. I can let these sit overnight, and hopefully once they start sprouting a little bit and I water them, it won't make that big a difference. So this is a broccoli that I bought, Rasmus broccoli. Now, according to this, 60 days, 60 to 65 days, I should have broccoli. We'll see, y'all. I got some other broccoli planted over there, but hopefully this broccoli does well. It does well, but depending on how it tastes. If it don't taste good, I don't care how well it do, I ain't gonna plant it no more. I can't plant for looks. I gotta plant for food. That's the mentality I'm trying to get going right now. This is no longer a hobby. This is what I do to eat. Now, whether that's true or not, that's the mentality I want to have out here. And that makes me take planting more seriously. That makes me take gardening more seriously. And just everything in general out here more serious. It's not a bad thing to change your mentality, even for your hobby. And you never know, sometimes your hobby turn into your career. When y'all like to get broccoli and cabbage from Broke Farms, yeah. And we know it's gonna be cheaper now. And just spread them over the top, baby. push it down a little bit, get that soil contact with the seed. And our work here, my friends, is done. That's it. That's it. My bad, that ain't it. We got to plant the garlic around the edge. Because we plan for garlic, not for pest pressure. Not for pest pressure. We just plant garlic because we like garlic. I've never talked to a bug to say the garlic gonna stop him from eating. Never talked to a bug that told me that. A bug, a pest, whatever. So, not saying it don't work for pests, but that ain't the reason I'm planting. And these are all homegrown garlic that I grew well at home. At home. And I do grow them close together. I don't need huge garlic bulbs. I got a lot of garlic in the house already. I just want to keep the garlic going. For every one you plant, probably gonna get 5 little cloves. So that's my thinking. I just keep it going. And hopefully 50 years from now, this garlic will be heirloom garlic. Because it takes 50 years for anything to be an heirloom. So if I pass it down to my great-grandchildren, they can sell y'all heirloom garlic on brokefarmer.com. You don't have to be lonely at brokefarmer.com. Y'all remember that commercial? No? Okay. Don't worry about it. We got all the garlic in there. We ready to get I'm going to replant some golden acre cabbage. I got Wakefield cabbage all the way down there. If you look, that's Wakefield, 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 Wakefield. But there was some old seeds I didn't get good germination. So I'm going to go back and replant a little bit. And I'm going to space these out by the foot so I can let that cabbage get big. I've already pre-moistened the soil. And we're going to go from there, y'all. And this ain't good soil. I don't have a problem with this bed. And I don't know why. It's something I did. I just ain't figured it out yet. When I figure it out, this bed gonna be off to the races. But until then, I'm gonna have to do a lot of replanting. Is what it is. Spread the seeds everywhere. Cover pack, 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 cover pack. And there we go. We replanted golden acre golden acre cabbage. All right, that's the video. But a couple bonus tips I need everybody to understand. Don't wait till it get cold to plant cold hardy vegetables. I'm gonna say that again. Don't wait till it get cold to plant cold hardy vegetables. You need a little heat to get those roots established. Now, it's not a perfect process. Every now and then you plant too early and they go to seed. It's what it is. That Brassica seeds, you get 1,000 of them seeds. That should not be a problem you running out of seeds. Second of all, plant something. Plant something. Some people research how to garden for 2 years before they put a seed in the ground. Gardening is learning from your mistakes. Gardening and errors. It should be a channel name. Gardening and errors, that's all it is. You garden, you garden, you garden, you make errors. You know next year not to do that. That's all it is. I need somebody to get out there, grow some, do some, so I can borrow some. You know what I'm saying? Peace.